So my tractor won't start. We got a solution though. Pretty cool, huh? What do you think? Should I buy this? Pretty cool tractor. Be nice to have. Take the neighbor's tractor over there to get that calf. Dog likes this tractor. It's got a place for her to ride. 4-wheel drive. So that green light, that means it's on. Turn it off if you want, but pretty sweet. Wish I had one like it. Alright, so here's a third calf. It's gone down hypothermia this week. This guy's still in here. See the way he's got his head all tucked up? He kind of got to be that way and just hasn't come back. Not encouraging. This one's kind of doing the same thing. Man, started to nibble on that little plate of hay I put there in front of him. I don't know. Got a heat lamp on him. 2 heating pads on this one. This one, even without the heating pad, Tim's stayed stable, around 99. This one is currently 91.3, which is extremely bad. You get anything below about 94, you really, chances are it's not going to make it. The first time I tried to take its temp, too low for the thermometer to even read. About 3 hours later, heating pads under the heat lamp, same thing, still too low to read. So, I mean, his temp was down in the probably low to mid 80s, I would guess. Maybe mid 80s. Thermometer stops reading at 90, so it was less than 90. Not encouraging. 13 here on the other hand. Hey bud. More or less back to normal. Keep him in here until this cold snap passes. We'll just keep feeding him out in here. He's got hay, feed, more hay, water. He'll be good. He's sitting here eating, just having a good time. So, saved one of them. These two, I don't know. See, he's tucking his head up the same way this first one did, number 4 here. Been kind of a rough week, guys.
So this is encouraging. Body temp's up to 96.5. Still got a long ways to go. Look at him go though. So I had to put his head over here in the bucket. He couldn't find it by himself. He's still just all wrapped up like this guy. This guy, he's drinking water. Didn't need any feed though. Poke his face in it, he won't even touch it. This one though, put his face in there and he just started going to work. He actually ate most of what was in there, and I gave him some more. Put his face back in there and he went right back to eating. So just like with number 13. Let me show you 13. Number 13 here. What's up, buddy? Who is fine. If I can just get them to eat, they'll eat themselves healthy again. Hey, stay there. You ain't done yet. We just gotta get energy in them. The best way to do that's just the way it's supposed to be, naturally through their food. So, yeah, that's yummy, isn't it? So, I don't know about this one. This guy, I don't know. It's not looking good.
What do you guys think of this tractor? 4-wheel drive, brand new front tires, heated and air conditioned cab. This is the one I fixed the air conditioner on last year. Looks pretty good in my hay barn, doesn't it? A little bit of a difference there. This is my neighbor's tractor down the road, the one that I got my calves in, the hypothermic ones. Been cleaning up the hay barn here. I'm about to bring the calves in here, the rest of the weaners. We're going to get them in here, that way they got some shelter. We're supposed to get like 8 inches of snow next week, so I wish I had water that I could put in here for them, but I just don't have a way to do it. There's no water in here. So even if I could bring a trough in, I don't have a way to fill it. And of course, any garden hoses, anything I leave out are going to freeze. So, I mean, anyway, they got their water over there and got them opened up to the pond there. Burned off some trash. Got this left to do. We're about done, about ready. So I'm going to grab some feed and see if I can go get their attention. Feed troughs in here. And of course, free choice hay. Now, yeah, they're going to tear up the fronts of these bales a little bit. That's all right, though. I'll deal with that versus another hypothermic calf. They've got all of this here. I was thinking about breaking these up a little bit so they can kind of bed down in it. Maybe trying to push them over, but I don't know. I think there's enough over there, and they'll just get in this anyway. I got shelter from the wind in 2 directions, and that's the direction the wind's coming from, so that's good. It's still bitter cold out here, but this would be better than best thing I got for them. So, yeah, we're gonna go get them here in a minute and bring them on in here. And then I got to get my 3-point thing on the back of this tractor, and we'll go put hay out for the rest of the cows. So, all right. Finally. If you'd told me that it'd be impossible to get calves in a barn where the walls are made out of food and there's 50 pounds of feed in there, I've never believed it. Like, look at this guy. I had the hardest time getting them to come in here and find that feed. Never been in here before, you know. Come on, bud. Yeah, there you go. I had to lay out a little trail to bait them in. I got it figured out now. So hopefully they realize that this is for them and that they can hang out in here and stay out of the elements. And, it just goes to show, like the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Lead a calf to a sweet little vacation spot, but you can't make him use it. So, all right. Anyway, the hypothermic ones, they're all about the same. Number 13's doing really good. He's actually back up to temp. We're going to keep him in the barn there, just out of the elements for another day or two. Number 4, that first one that went down, he's not changed at all. Still the same. Not encouraging. The other one, really too soon to tell. See, look, he's going to run off. Stay in here. So anyway, I got to run some errands, run to town, and I'll be back. Okay, so talked to my uncle. He gave me some other ideas to try. We tried them. Number 4 here, his temp had been going down. So last resort, we tried a few things. Wasn't working. Temp was still dropping, so we put him back in here. What we did though is we lifted him up just to get him up off the ground. Sometimes their legs will fall asleep. They will lose circulation. That can cause them problems. Being down this long, they can get fluid in their lungs. If I can get them up at all, that's a good thing. Wasn't working though. One thing he suggested was take a blow dryer and to blow it right on their face so they're breathing in warm air, warm them up from the inside out. That's the whole idea. Wasn't working. Temperature was falling quickly, even more quickly once we got him out there in the sling. Put him back in here, and unfortunately this morning he started out at 99 at the moment. Number 4 here, he's at 93.9. So when he came in here, he was at 93. He's almost back to that point. No signs of improvement. He's not on feed. He won't hardly drink water anymore at this point. So I'm calling it on him. We're about to go put him down. No point in letting him suffer any longer. This guy, still hopeful about. See the way he's still holding his head up. He was on feed this morning. We gave him some milk replacers, just a high nutrient, high energy, easy to absorb. Their body knows what it is. Got double heating pads on him. As you can see there, got a heat lamp. We're going to move this heat lamp over here. And then number 13, who's currently laying down, but can get up on his own. We're going to put him in here. And then hopefully they'll kind of lay down together, snuggle up, share warmth, and just having a buddy. That'll be good for him. And hopefully we can get number 29 nurse back to health. He ate a ton of feed this morning, chowed on it for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. just eating it as fast as he can get it in his mouth. So I think he's kind of got a belly full, so he's not eating a whole lot right now. We'll come back and make sure he keeps eating later. So that's where I'm at. Sucks. You want to keep going, yeah, but temp's steadily falling at this point. We got him back. There's a heating pad underneath of him. Number 4 this is. Got the heat lamp on him. Heating pad underneath of him. Temperature's just steadily dropping off. When we had him up in the slings, he just had no fight. Nothing. Nothing to offer. So, 2 options basically that you get to at this point. You either let him sit here and die slowly, or I drag him out of here and he dies quickly. So, that's the option I'm going to choose. I'm going to drag him out of here. And, time to end it. So I'm down here below the pond. This is an area that's normally too muddy to use. You can't really feed in here. Tractor just gets stuck. However, I'm still borrowing my neighbor's 4-wheel drive tractor. This thing's awesome. And the ground's froze, so there's no mud. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. The berm of the pond over there, that's going to give them a bit of a windbreak. And then, of course, they got trees on this side. So that way, this will help keep them out of the wind. The weather's, again, it's supposed to turn worse. This is kind of the most protected place that I can put them. So that's what we're going to do. Clutch on this tractor's a bit squeaky. And I already unrolled the one that they're eating right now. But I can just kind of unroll these with this tractor. We'll see if I can do it one-handed. Woo! Harder with one hand. But by just kind of following it with the bucket. Oop, got ahead of me there. I don't know if that made any sense. I got to put the camera away and I'm going to unroll the rest of it. But what I can do is just kind of give it a little bump and it'll start to roll, or I can bump it this way and then push it back. And it'll just unroll and I can drive right over the top of it. My Ford won't do that because the front wheels just get matted up and then I lose traction. This one's 4-wheel drive, so it just drives right over the top of any hay that gets underneath of it. So, alright, they're all excited. Dang it. I was hoping to get this unrolled before they did that, but, alright. I gotta go slower now, so shift gears here. Maybe. Come on. There it is. Alright. Now let me finish unrolling this for them. Alright, so that's two hay bales unrolled down there. Works pretty good. You can kind of see where I messed up over there. That was when I was trying to record it. But anyway, 2 hay bales unrolled, so they're each about 1,200 pounds. So that'll get them through the night for sure. When it's cold like this, one of the reasons to unroll the bales, it's not just to make them eat it more efficiently, but it gives them some bedding so they can lay down in it. They can kind of make a little nest, they can get comfortable. The weather's about to get even worse than it is now. Pushing them like that, that's the way my other neighbor unrolls their hay bales. And actually what's going on is they have a New Holland tractor that's bigger than this one. And they bought it from, okay, so it's confusing to talk about. I have a neighbor to my east, and she had this tractor and another one that's basically, it's just like it, but it's kind of a size bigger. My neighbor to the, I'm sorry, that's my neighbor to the west. My neighbor to the east bought the bigger one, and my neighbor to the east still has this one, and this is the one that I'm borrowing. But anyway, neighbor to the east, that's how they unroll theirs with their tractor. It's a little bit bigger. They use the hay forks. Happen to have the bucket on this one because of, well, I'm right in the middle of having these calving problems. You've already seen that video. So I needed a bucket to be able to move calves around. But yeah, I'll put the forks back on this eventually and keep borrowing it until my Ford starts, I guess. So anyway, that works pretty good though. I'm still figuring it out, but I like it. Oh, look. Come on, dog. Good girl. Dog likes this tractor. What do you think, dog? Is this the tractor I should use from now on? you probably think so.
Alright guys, so it's currently about 15 degrees out here. Tomorrow we're supposed to have a low of 0. Monday the low of -4 with a wind chill of around -15. So that's not great. So got the wiener calves in here, which is good. I think what I'm going to do, they have decent protection on this side because of the hay bales, right? And of course there's a wall on this side. So I'm going to go around to the other side of this, stack all my hay bales here. I'm going to get some more of them, and I'm going to make just a line of them right over here, just to offer a little bit more wind protection for those calves. That way they can get in here and have a decent warm spot. I'll get that moment. That's weird. Anyway, the Ford tractor here still won't start. Otherwise I would just get these ones that are right there, but it won't start, so that's not an option. So anyway, I'm gonna grab this row right here that's kind of falling over anyway. So I gotta go get the, I'm gonna park the bucket on this New Holland and go get the hay spikes that go on the front of it here. I was gonna save this for a different video, but this is not my neighbor's tractor anymore. I bought it from him. So I need to go get those forks anyhow. And they have warned me that you don't want to carry these big bales very far. They're very heavy bales. But it will pick them up, so I'll be able to unstack them without having to use my ropes and stuff and pull them down like I always did with the Ford here. Again, it's kind of in my way, but it won't start in this cold. So, the tractor warming up. The other thing I need to do is get diesel in it today. My lock is frozen, so I got to figure that out. I don't know, maybe put some heat on it. I don't love that, putting a torch on a lock on a diesel tank, but it's so cold I don't think that would hurt. I've got some alcohol. I'll try that first, see if I can just dump some rubbing alcohol on there and get it to melt, but I can't even get the key in the lock. The actual barrel of the lock is frozen. So probably have to put some heat on it to get that thawed out. So anyway, figure that out. So let me drop this bucket off. I'll put it in here so it doesn't get completely iced over. Oh, and on top of the cold, we're supposed to get up to maybe even 10 inches of snow. So anyway, kind of last day of prep, or last day that I have to get ready for this. So, and then we'll put lots of hay out for the cows down there below the pond, because the berm offers some shelter from the wind. So yeah, let me get this bucket off, run down to neighbors, get my forks. We'll check on the calves down there, and hopefully get diesel on the way.
Now that's pretty dang cool. Like I said, they cautioned me not to carry them very far on the front end. So the neighbors I bought this tractor from are the same neighbors that I bought the land from, actually, and ultimately the same family. And so they've had this exact same tractor on these exact same hay bales, on my actual hay bales, before I bought the place. I bought the hay with the land, all that I have right there. And they blew out one of these front tires on it. So anytime I'm moving around on the front, I also try to have one on the back just to help counteract the weight. So, you know, it's still heavy, but I mean, that's almost 3,000 pounds of hay on that tractor. It's pretty sweet. I don't know if you can see this, we're starting to get snow flurries. So I just built up just a little extra wing wall right there for the calves that are going to be in here. Hopefully just help, you know, a little bit less airflow is the idea. And I was thinking about, I might put some more over there and make kind of another line this way. I don't know, I might. So anyway, I've got these two I'm about to go feed out to the rest of the cows, so let's go do it. guys. Day kind of got away from me and forgot to close this video out. But YouTube's kind of been on the back burner while I've got these sick calves. Anyway, though, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.